Daily Horoscope, the 25th of October 2017. Aries. For some natives living with two, the day may be difficult to bear. Couples who get along badly will indeed go through a crisis they will have a hard time getting out of. Some will go so far as to consider a break. Those who get along well will get away with no big problem. Single, you are immersed in a new passion, and you are full of dreams and hopes. But be careful not to make too many ideas, you could fall from high. It's a pity that life is not always a fairy tale. Momentary blockages in your work. You will not have a free hand, and will be delayed by the fault of others. Do not make a drama, it would only make things worse. If you show yourself calm and patient, on the contrary, everything will return quickly in order. Taurus. Single, with this configuration of Venus, your love life should be under excellent auspices. The many loners who have not met anyone for a long time will feel their heart beat again. If you ask your partner to go get the moon, you may be very disappointed. On the other hand, if you show yourself a bit more realistic, your marital relations will give you important satisfactions. The professional sector will be well influenced. You will make exciting progress. Avoid, however, exposing too quickly the projects you have formed. Be wary of all those who are always ready to give advice, as they are most often motivated by their own interests and not by yours. Gemini. You will have the opportunity to enjoy a quiet marital happiness, without clashes or clashes. Be prepared to discuss frankly with your spouse or partner some basic problems that could, in the long run, get worse if you do nothing to solve them. By staying alert, you will continue to be happy as a couple. Single, a certain tendency to ease will play against you in your love life. Everything would be better for you if you realized that you must not only know how to receive but also know how to give. At work, you will not go four ways. You will update yourself well. A mischievous Neptune, however, will give you a lot of trouble, but discipline and tenacity will come to the end. Cancer. Astral influxes will have the effect of making the conjugal atmosphere quite tense. To spend the day without a hitch, try to evolve with caution and diplomacy. Make the effort to listen to the desires and especially the demands of your spouse or partner. Single, if you want to see your love bloom, you will have to be more available and more open than usual. By remaining withdrawn and uncompromising, you will limit your chances of fruitful encounters. At work, one word will characterize this day: dynamism. You will have to resell. You will be able to take advantage of all the interesting opportunities, and you will succeed in consolidating your professional position. Lion. Sunny day for couples. You will be entitled to memorable hours with your beloved, enjoy it thoroughly. Another tip, if possible, try to travel together today, play the card of the exotic, and you will be filled well beyond your expectations. Single, with this global environment, you will experience intense and spirited feelings and emotions. Nothing will stop you in your quest for the perfect partner. You will make every effort to find it. You will succeed in all your attempts at seduction. In work, you will focus on a specific goal. Do not make commitments too quickly if you do not want to face many inconveniences. Thought and circumspection would be your best counselors today. Virgin. It is possible that some of you are going through a rather gloomy phase in love. You will feel that your partner does not understand you, or that he asks you too much. But beware, it may be you who will show you too demanding. If you are lonely, this day will mark for you the beginning of something important and new. A meeting can play a decisive and fulgurating role, meeting that you can tie during a dinner with friends or as part of a wedding. This day will be particularly favorable to the natives of the sign, especially those of the second decan, who will be able to take advantage of the good aspects of their heaven to improve their professional situation. You could be awarded actions with additional responsibilities but also a significant increase in prestige and salary. Libra. You will decide, after some more direct and frank discussions with your spouse or partner, to make peace and to reign a more serene climate. Your married life can then experience a spectacular embellishment, like the sky after a violent and short thunderstorm. Single, you will be inclined to show this time of discretion in your loves. This will be the case, for example, if you have an affair with an already married or related partner. But this situation will not bother you, because what you need right now is to love and be loved. You will have the star when it comes to setting up a new project. Your clear ideas will be unanimous around you, and the results, without being immediate, will soon fill you with ease. Scorpio. A calm day in perspective. It seems that the stars leave you some time of respite. You will still have the impression of stalling with your spouse or partner, you who dream of fiery loves and overflowing passions. But it will rest a little and allow you to take stock. Single, you will be forced by the stars to pause for a moment in your frantic quest for the soulmate. Under the influence of Jupiter, you will feel much more euphoric than in your best days. You will be more likely to see your efforts succeed in the professional field. A possibility of fairly large gains may occur, but do not sell the skin of the bear until you kill it. Sagittarius. It is likely that your relationship with your spouse this time through a half-hearted phase. Do not make a story of it. It is obvious that by living all the time together, one cannot bathe permanently in a climate of disheveled passion. Try to improve things, but still stay realistic. Single, love will probably arise where you did not expect it. It may not be crazy passion this time, but it will not stop you from feeling happy and making plans for the future together. Whether you like it or not, you will, on the professional side, be forced to cultivate patience and impose a very strict discipline. This will be the only way to fight effectively against the influence of Saturn. This planet will try to sow obstacles in your way, cause delays, and you will have to gnaw your brakes silently. Capricorn. In love, the planet Saturn will tell you that all that must last is slow to grow, Louis de Bonald. Be careful not to rush things. If you are in love with someone, give them time to decide, do not try to force their hand. Also beware of infidelities, given this position of Mercury in your heaven. You are not immune to a whim, which may pose serious problems. You will be better able to set your career goals if you take a break to calmly reflect on your action and the useful contacts you can make. Do not be fooled by idle chatter. Aquarius. Under the influence of poorly positioned Mercury, many singles risk getting confused in their feelings, getting lost in complicated loves, because they will tend to bend too much to people and events. Two astral movements favorable to your conjugal life will take place. On the one hand, thanks to Mercury, all of you who are emerging from a phase of conjugal crisis will be able to breathe. Happiness will finally become accessible again. Then Venus will be very favorable to you. Thanks to her, tenderness and sensuality will be at the rendezvous. Count with the obstruction of evil Neptune. You will not need good intentions or charming smiles to achieve the desired results. Only hard work can make you successful. Pisces. Venus perfectly aspected will encourage you to renew dialogue as a couple, especially if you are among the natives whose conjugal life had been undermined for some time. If you are single, you will be very demanding, and will hesitate to let go of your feelings. It will not last, because very soon Mercury will make you easy to convince. It is always Jupiter, planet of luck and success, which will have the upper hand on your professional evolution. With such an asset in your sleeve, you should have no trouble getting what you want. Recognition, unexpected bonus or surprise promotion will be in the air.